Hello, all you wonderful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, currently as Eric's the Kobold. And tonight we are trying out Project Hospital. Let's go ahead and get into this game. As usual, this is the first launch here on stream. I did play a little bit of this before, but I remember none of it. Says I last played July 7th? I definitely...
Dang.
Okay.
It might come back to you once you play.
It must be referring to last year.
Oh.
Because there is no way that I played this, 2 days ago.
And Karma, there's no way. I'm not a horse. I am not a horse.
I'm a horse.
You're not a horse, you're a pony.
So,
Different.
despite the insistence otherwise by the chat out there, this is not a horror game beyond the fact that it's based on, U.S. healthcare system.
So, the biggest horror game ever.
Yes.
I mean, we can, if you want to specify, we can just consider it psychological horror.
There you go. And financial horror.
Yeah.
And Karma had a good point. The real horror is the medical bills.
Yeah.
That's just a war crime.
But yeah, it's a hospital building simulator game. And I've got a bunch of DLC for it, apparently. And what is this? Silence of the Siren? I'm guessing this is a different game by the developers.
That does sound like a horror game.
Okay, yeah, this is a different game by the developers. Okay.
Is it horror?
I have no idea.
Were you given this game as a gift? Like, were you given it as a key, or?
I bought it forever ago.
Imagine how funny it'd be if you'd like, oh, look at this other game from the developers. Let me go play that instead of this.
We were going to play this, but ended up playing this instead.
The developers are staring at your stream like, yes, someone's gonna review the game. Let's go. Oh wait, no.
Alright, so it looks like there's actually somewhat a campaign to this game. Interesting.
I think you should do a
Going to
second
rest
watch
on
so you can see
Shine.
how-
Shine is sneaky.
No, I'm at least going through the tutorial first.
Okay.
Silence of the
I
Siren
won't
is a
watch the
sci-fi
game.
strategy game. Not what I would have expected with that name.
Me neither.
Rubber Shine makes a good pillow.
I did actually recently get a latex cord pillow, and it's so comfy.
Oh?
Yeah, it's called the Purple Harmony. It's like a purple pillow.
Oh, okay.
That's
got a latex
really
X-core.
funky.
Yeah, it's super cool. I like it a lot.
Apparently this
No.
game does not have built-in... Oh wait, no, there's some built-in music. Okay.
It took a while.
Yeah, it took a moment and I was like, it's so quiet. Well, then again, I guess that's why we've got Gip Gap here, right?
I don't know, it depends. Do you want me to talk, or do you want to read through the game? I don't know if it'll have dialogue or things you want to read.
There are things that I will need to read, yeah. At least a bit.
Alright, muting Zim. We're gonna just talk over everyone easy.
I don't know Delimited. It was in the game. But some games have music only on their main menu, and some have it, all the way throughout. I have come across a few games that have music only on the main menu. Which is kind of
That's-
annoying.
Yeah, I can see why.
There are also games that have no music on their main menu, but music for the rest of it.
And there are games like Tropical or Railroad Empire, which just banger soundtracks out of nowhere.
I love Tropical 4.
I love 5. Or was just too old for me to try. I say regularly playing games from the 2000s.
Come on, Donald.
No McDonald's.
No, they're bad for you.
Worth it.
Is it really?
Alright.
No.
Sorry, I was replying to Conrad again.
You're good, you're good.
Hi, boss. Thank you for coming back to help us. We know that you had your reasons for retirement. Oh, apparently I'm really old in this. Either that or I got really rich. I mean, I got $100,000 that I'm coming into this with, so I guess I was pretty rich. But anyways, we can really use someone with your talents. We know you were good at diagnosing patients. We're having some staff issues at the clinic. Would you help us with a few patients? Oh, don't worry. I'll remind you how everything works here. First, let's have a closer oh, crap. Well, apparently that tutorial wanted me to figure out how to scroll in and out. Because I scrolled in and it went past. Alright, change view. There we go. Select the patient who has been patiently waiting for us at the doctor's office. This is the patient's card. It will give you all the important information, and you can control what happens with your patients from here. On the right side, you'll find the history of the last 8 selected characters. If you click the portrait of any character, the camera will center on them.
Little did they know that the reason that you retired so early was because you were butchering your patients. This is a horror game after all.
You can choose who is responsible for your patient. You can either let your staff take care of them, or you can take over directly. Let's keep this patient under your control. The upper part of the card shows you the patient's personal data, which department they are assigned to. The panel with stars on the right shows their needs and satisfaction levels, and you can see the character's perks and quirks below that. Okay, well this one's uninsured. Get out of here.
No, that just means you can, like, scam more money out of them.
Oh, is that the case?
You'll keep them, you'll save their life, and then they'll be in debt to you for the rest of it. Put them into slave labor.
America, 2024.
So, the next panel shows all possible diagnoses that match your patient's known symptoms, ordered from most to least probable. Selecting one will set it as the final diagnosis. They clearly have influenza A.
Staring at this, I'm gonna trust WebMD cancer.
Good idea. It's cancer. We're sorry.
And then
Fish
when
sticks.
when they give them chemotherapy for cancer, and they've gone through all the things, you can come back and say, no, I didn't say cancer, I said they are a cancer. Astrological signs.
The symptoms panel shows all revealed and hidden symptoms. On the left, you can see the doctor the patient is currently assigned to. Okay, so they've got 2 hidden symptoms, I see. This is the examination panel, where, it's kind of funny that I can just detect that there is a hidden symptom.
I mean, you are Dr. House, you know everything.
Oh, I am
Or maybe you're
Dr.
that
Krim.
doctor from, what is it, Second Operation Under the Table, the one that's, there's aliens in their bodies! Use your zappy gun.
This is the examination panel, where you can order examinations to reveal what the hidden symptoms are. Try to select skin allergy test to reveal enough hidden symptoms so there's only one possible diagnosis left. Okay.
The fast food.
Okay, the game is running. I was like, okay, am I supposed to do anything else? Nothing's happening.
Oh, no wonder.
You just accidentally sit there for so long waiting for things to start, they die on the table.
Hey, fish stick.
Yes, master?
Who's a good boy?
I am, master, I am.
Who's a tasty boy?
I am, master.
T-Shine, why can't you be a bottom like Rannis and Meech?
I can be, you just have to get me into the right headspace.
I'll keep that in mind.
Creak that shine. Creak, creak, creak.
No, for Shine, it'd be more like TF, TF, TF.
After an examination finishes, you can check if it revealed any symptoms. If it did, it will be highlighted in green. Now, go ahead and select the one diagnosis that's left. Cancer! Wait, cancer's not on the list. WebMD
Plague.
lied?
Bruh. That's impossible. WebMD never lies.
Leg.
It's also recommending I take these supplements from the advertisement on the side of the screen. Oh, look.
Oh, is that the one that the dude sells? The guy with the gay frogs?
I mean, yeah, he sells those. Who are we talking about on that show?
Finally,
That's funny.
nothing stops us from treating the patient. You can hover over the icon of your selected diagnosis to see a tooltip which will suggest the correct treatment. Go ahead and choose the treatment from the list of available treatments. Antihistamines. Okay. There you go. Good job, you treated your first patient. Wait, I thought we were coming back. Are we not just coming back to work
You
now?
treated your first patient since the accident. The
Oh.
reason you are here is because you are a world-class doctor, but you now have amnesia. And you can't remember anything.
Oh, so he drank the milk of
Ah.
amnesia.
Yes.
Depending on whether you selected the right treatment, your patient is either cured or will return later with new symptoms. Oh, fun. Let us move on to help another patient. Okay. Here she is. Click the patient that is sitting at the doctor's office. Okay. You probably noticed earlier that some examinations on the list on the left side of the card are not available, shown with gray icons. These need special rooms or equipment. If you mouse over a grayed out icon, a tooltip will tell you what is missing. In this case, we need both an X-ray room and a technologist to be able to run the X-ray. There are tooltips available throughout the game with extra information for every icon in every category. But for now, let us fix the hospital for you real quick. Oh. Well, poof, apparently we now have an X-ray. I thought I was doing this job.
You're not doing everything.
Apparently not. Everything should be in order now, and when you open the patient's card again, you can select the now available examination. Okay. X-ray back. If you want to be kept in the loop, keep the patient under your care or as a favorite patient. The three icons under controls switch between all the modes. Right now, the patient is under your care, just as we need. The card can be closed. I have no idea what three dots that was talking about.
Ellipsis.
Well, I know that it's referring to an ellipses, but there is none.
Ellipsis.
Gib Gab, we only use English here.
Ellipsis.
Potato.
This is the new Pokemon Ellipsis.
The card can be closed by the X in the upper right corner. Don't forget you can always access the last few characters from the list on the right. Okay, cool. Go away. This examination will take some time. You can increase game speed by using the controls in the middle of the main panel. Cool. Super speed. Let's watch what happens with our patient. And then they died.
Turns out that you were the worst doctor ever.
Well, yeah, I apparently just treated my first first patient ever. The pop-up notification is informing you that the X-ray has revealed a symptom. You can change the way how you want to receive notifications by switching it to pop-up or log in the lower left corner of the message. By clicking OK, you can close the notification. You can reopen the messages from the log panel at the bottom right corner of the screen. The last X-ray examination revealed one last hidden symptom, unique to the patient's disease. As the diagnosis was not clear yet, this would confirm it with a 100% certainty. Usually running tests, radiology, stat labs is the most definitive way to confirm a diagnosis, but they also take a lot of time. You can finish treating the patient yourself or leave it up to the doctor. Now, when we've covered the basics, it's time to get this clinic going. Treat 4 patients. You can check the number of treated patients, green, on the main panel. Well, okay, I don't know where this green panel is, but okay! Congratulations, you got scoliosis. You get exercise. Horrible diagnosis. Or horrible treatment, rather. I know, right, Neo? Ren is a good boy, 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 Ren is a good boy. Ren is a good boy, 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 Ren is a good boy. Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig. Are you a good boy? Are you a good boy? Are you a good boy? Are you my good snack? Are you my good little treat? Oh, I like my treat. Yes, you are.
I think he just exploded.
Then you broke Ren.
Excellent.
Ren has giggled into another dimension.
I literally just got eaten.
Oh, we cannot give them antivirals? Oh, they're controlled by doctors. Okay, I see. Let's control everybody myself because I want to actually do something here.
Alright, this time for real, I think I'm
EP.
yeah, EP, very, very
You want me
EP.
to pull you into my lap? Pet you softly. Take some very good care of you.
I would love that, Master.
Good.
Alright. Thank you for watching my stream, everyone. I really do appreciate it. I'm probably gonna raid someone, so just give me one moment. Oh. Do you want me to raid you, Master, or someone else?
Sure.
Okay.
Alright, they've got night sweats, muscle and joint pain, sleeping problems. Get a better bed. There's your your problem solved. Oh, they also have weakness? Well, it's because you're old.
Sounds like me.
I mean, she's 71.
Oh, okay, I'm not that old.
Gee, I wonder why you have weakness.
Diagnosis, you old!
This hamlet shall
Oh,
not
well,
fall.
just from that discussion, apparently we know
My
for
number
sure it's a
L51
chronic
raid
fatigue
my
syndrome.
stream with 6 viewers.
Apparently I send them to recommendations? Okay, have fun. And sleep well, Ren.
Thank you, Master, and good night, everybody else.
You can
Night,
curl up
night.
in
Sleep
my
well.
shirt
Good night,
pocket
tasty fish stick.
here. Keep it nice and close. And available if I get hungry for a midnight snack.
Ah. Bye.
Bye. Okay, so I guess we send them home now? Okay, cool. Next!
Somebody figured out a way to get a Toyota Prius to go 0 to 60 in 2.7 seconds.
Was it to strap it onto another car?
No. Yeet it off a
Strap
cliff.
a rocket to it? No, yeet it
Oh,
off a
well,
cliff.
yeah,
that works.
close enough. Oh, this person's definitely got rabies. Yep. Oh.
How do you know?
100% rabies.
I
100%.
was about to say, how do you know? You're not Dr. House, excuse you.
Professional rabies.
I mean, they got irritability. That's definitely rabies.
Professional rabies diagnoser.
What?
You
wanted
have
to
rabies.
retire, man?
You have rabies. You have rabies.
Look, if they didn't want rabies diagnosis, they wouldn't have brought him out of retirement. I'm just saying.
I just like to imagine this Christopher Miller, right? Like, you diagnose him with rabies, and he ends up suing you for malpractice, and you just go like, oh yeah, well, you know what, and then bite him, and now he has rabies.
Alright, their problem
Turns out
is...
you had the rabies all along.
Their problem is insomnia.
Rabies is just a
My diagnosis, or my treatment, frying pan to the back of the head. Oh, I could totally prescribe them rest. You've got insomnia? Just go sleep it off. But not here. Go to bed. Go home.
You have depression?
Get out of here.
Just smile.
You have depression? Just stop being depressed. Duh.
Just be
Yeah.
happy.
Just
Have you tried
not.
switching
Don't be
your brain
sad.
off and on?
Have you tried not being sad? Fuck. Too real. Too real.
Hey,
Next!
Yes.
Sean, are you broke? Have you tried having money?
I mean, I've tried.
Have you tried saving up? Maybe you
I've
should try
tried.
investing in the stock market.
I've also tried.
The solution to not having money is to just get money. Easy.
Yeah, I mean, how expensive could a banana really be? Like $10?
Okay, so she only has finger numbness. It could be golfer's elbow, cubital tunnel syndrome, carpal tunnel syndrome, cervical spondiosis.
Obviously that one.
I could probably get a banana for less than $10.
I think
could
we'll-
probably get it for 5.
I think we'll do a chest oscitation.
What do you mean
You
that's
obviously need to go with the most complex possible diagnosis.
Yes. And I'll send them for an x-ray.
Why do we call it an X-ray? Like,
Because it uses X's to ray you.
did you just like break up with the race?
No,
it's
you broke up with
an
Michelle.
X-ray, not the X-ray. Or your X-ray.
What if there's multiple rays?
Okay,
Like,
we're
Ray
gonna
and
need you to physically examine them.
What if you
Why did you take her shirt off? You perv!
for a physical examination? What do you mean?
I don't buy it.
Doctors, the biggest known pervs in all of the universe.
Blah.
Boy. Boy.
Oh, okay, so we have discovered that they have Raynaud's syndrome. Isn't that the one that means they're gonna turn into a fox? We're not treating you for that. You can go home and be turned into a fox. Congratulations.
Congratulations, you get Fox TF syndrome.
What if you download a mod that allows you to turn people into animals? Or into furries, I guess, more accurately.
Well, we should be playing a transformation simulator then.
No, I'm sure we can get a mod for this. Just like, oh, you have rabies, your solution has become dog. Insomnia? Become bat.
I like these ideas.
Yes, I agree with this.
Hey, look, if you have cancer, become a whale. I'm pretty sure whales are like immune to cancer.
If you have cancer, just become the cancer cell. Then it can't kill you because you will be the cancer.
No, but
TF
cancer
into
kills
cancel.
cancer. Like, I believe that was part of the reason whales are like borderline immune to cancer, because cancer grows into cancer and kills the cancer.
Awesome! You've done it! Thank you for your help. We can take over from here. I believe you are needed elsewhere. Click next to continue. So you dragged me out of retirement to treat 4 people. That's it?
In this hospital.
Ugh.
This hospital needed your help with this particularly difficult situation.
Yes, the difficult situation of diagnosing
Rabies.
a sore elbow and insomnia.
No, all I'm hearing is rabies twice over.
Alright, tutorial 2. What the heck is going on here?
Rabies.
I mean, rabies
Everything
is
points to
a pretty
rabies.
good. Yeah. Everything points to rabies, and the answer to rabies is just TF them into an animal.
But one thing we know it's not is lupus. It's never
Yes.
lupus.
Sadly.
Never lupus.
Hi, boss. We know that diagnosing patients was not your only expertise. You were also good at building hospitals. Then why didn't you let me build the X-ray room?
Wait, so apparently you're good at building hospitals too? Damn.
Clearly, I, just never stopped going to college my entire life and learned everything.
Clearly. But then you forgot it all in a tragic accident and left work, and that's why they brought you
Oh,
back to
yeah.
teach you all again.
Yeah, probably.
I'm trying to jostle your memory. You'll surely remember everything after that nasty concussion.
Yeah, but
Magic
definitely.
Dark Man accident.
So, welcome to this nice property we recently acquired. Let us refresh a little bit on how to build and equip your very own hospital and what options there are. Alright, let's build a nice little clinic first. Let's switch to building mode. You can click the button. Okay. The
Build a
first
clinic
important
first.
step. What?
To build a clinic, first to waste half the space in parking spots.
This is Zim, not Josh.
Oh, this is America.
America! Fuck yeah!
Can you play this game by only building parking spots?
Coming in to save the
I have
motherfucking day.
no idea. The first important step is laying down foundations. The foundations tools is selected already. Cover an area big enough to house at least 3 rooms. For example, 20 by 20 tiles. Well, I'm glad you gave me an example because otherwise I'd have no fucking clue how big these rooms need to be.
Big enough.
20 by 20, there you go. Excellent. Now, here's a quick summary of what's available to build. There are 5 main categories: foundations, construction, doors and windows, objects and prefabs. Each category is further divided into subcategories. Don't forget there's a tooltip for each category and each item with more details. Now that we have a place to build, we need to design our floor plan. The essential working unit of every hospital is an emergency department. I thought we were building a clinic, not a hospital!
Why are you suddenly, like, reading
I mean, to be fair, it is called
tutorials?
Project Hospital.
Well, yes, but they said we were building a clinic at this point in this tutorial, not a
Yes, but-
full-fledged fucking hospital.
Okay.
Yes, but you have to be reminded this is America, where the clinic is a hospital.
Exactly.
Right, I'm gonna jump out of voice, but I'm gonna continue watching the program.
Good night, Pakesh.
Okay. Good night,
Yeah, well,
Pakesh.
I'm still in chat. Love you all. Hugs and kisses.
Goodbye forever.
Zim,
We barely knew ye.
Zim.
Yes, Gib Gab, I'm sorry. Shine
Why are
his
you reading the
rabies.
tutorials? Why are you reading the tutorial so lustfully? What are you hiding from us?
Because I can, Gib Gab. You see, people are more likely to pay attention when I talk to them in a nice, soothing voice. It's my bedside manner at work here, Gib Gab.
Oh,
Note to self. Zim really likes tutorials.
I am just trying to make this more fun. I hate tutorials.
Hey,
Especially
baby.
ones like this that have nothing but a bunch of freaking text.
Hey Zim, hey Zim.
Yes,
Hey,
Gib
baby.
Gab.
Would you like to play some games? I have found some really long tutorials.
Alt F4.
Also F4, not just the game, but in life. Bye.
Oh, come on. I'm sure we can do them together. After all.
Oh, that's a great idea. Read, Gib Gab.
No.
No, you volunteered. You gave
No.
the idea. You gotta read.
Shine, read.
What kind of voice do you want for me to read?
I have no idea.
Well, pick one.
Something
Pick one randomly.
engaging.
Engaging, huh? That one's that's hard. Now that we have a place to build, we need to design a floor plan. The
Perfect.
essential working unit of every hospital in an emergency department. Select management mode to see which rooms we will need to make the emergency department operational.
Perfect. Yes. 10 out of 10. Wonderful.
Alright, Shine, which Humblewood character were you gonna give that voice?
That's a good question. I'm not actually sure.
But Shine, we got more.
Oh, more? We have more? Okay. Rooms are divided between mandatory red number and operational green number. Some rooms are shared between departments. Let's place each mandatory room: a doctor's office, a waiting room, and a restroom. These are needed for a walking clinic.
Why is a restroom needed?
Go pee pee.
What is this voice? It is the voice of I don't know. It is the voice of randomness.
Let's make this as small as I can.
Just the smallest itty bitty bathroom that nobody can fit in.
Oh no, that's the doctor's office.
Oh, okay. The bathroom's gonna be the majority of it then.
The itty bitty doctor
Yes.
committee.
They want a bathroom? Here you go.
This is Josh from Let's Get
Hey, there's Josh. I'm pretty sure he played this game.
Oh no, did he? I need to stop.
Yeah, I think he did.
I'm sorry, Sim. We watched too much Josh.
Hey, there's Josh.
Well, I got an achievement.
Oh, no,
Well
He
done! With the floor plan done, let's build some walls.
Shine, he did twice.
You can find them back in the building mode under the construction category.
Okay, well, apparently, it doesn't actually count that I built the doctor's office for some reason.
It's missing a component. You need to put stuff in there. If you don't put stuff in there, you're not gonna consider the doctor office.
Ah, here's the walls. Okay, we go with white wall.
La
Fundación. Great! Go ahead. By the way, I am streaming it through Discord if you want to, read it there.
Oh, very good. I shall bring it up on Discord. Right. Walls are not always required for rooms to function, but some objects need to be hung on wall. And people will complain if they are exposed to the elements. With a wall type selected, you can also choose and whether you build walls in a line, rectangular pattern. The different options and tools are always shown at the bottom of the building panel. You can also build various types of floors, doors, and windows. Don't forget to place doors so your rooms in the building itself is accessible. When you are happy with your setup, click next.
Okay, I suppose I can put in a door. Wait, where? Oh, there's the doors.
One
Oh, hey,
singular
and a
door.
watch window into the bathroom. There we go. Door.
You have floating windows and a door.
Okay.
Let's focus on furnishing the rooms now. Simply click on the floor of any of the rooms. The panel shows furniture and equipment that is either mandatory and orange or recommended yellow. For this type of room, mandatory items can also show their alternatives. For example, you can see all equipment cabinets, but you only need one. You can rotate objects by pressing R or using the middle mouse button.
Okay. So we only have one wall here. The rest of this building is just exposed. How? I have a toilet right in front of this window. And a toilet here. Oh, I got an achievement again. I guess hair dryers recommended. Sure, we'll put one right here. So everybody going in there just smacks them in the back with the,
Smack, smack.
And the sink. Why are we putting a kitchen sink in the bathroom?
Why not?
Oh, here's the sink.
Everything
There we
including
go.
the kitchen sink.
You put the kitchen sink in the bathroom and the bathroom sink in the kitchen, right?
There. The sink will be over there. And I guess that's it. Okay.
Right mouse button cancels the current selection. Some objects need additional equipment to work. If the object you place is tinted blue, you can hover it over, or rather, the floor under it, and see what other equipment it needs. It will also be highlighted in blue in the equipment catalog. Now, equip your rooms! When placing objects, arrows on the ground will show from which direction they can be accessed from.
Okay. So in here, we need a bench. Sure, the bench could look through the window into the bathroom. Sure, they can just stare at each other awkwardly. An info TV. Okay. Oh, it goes over there. Got it. A Q machine. It'll go right here. Okay, we're good. We're good. Holy crap, that's a lot of stuff I gotta stuff into this 4. Why is the minimum size of this 4x4 if it requires all of this? Well, I guess we'll just start with the examination table. Needs to be attached to another object. Okay. Well, how about an equipment cabinet tall right there? Oh, hey. Cool. Oh, yes. The lamp. Why is an eye test mandatory? You get one of these surgical scrubbing sinks. Printer needs to be attached to something. Ugh! What am I supposed to attach all these to? Oh, maybe the office desks. PC, congrats. Wait, you require more than one PC in here? Really? I don't believe you. We're giving them the crummy printer. Maybe they need a chair. Ah, there it goes. Now, equipment table, yes. We'll put that on there. Chartboard, okay. Chartboard, 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 chartboard. It's the chartboard loaded up with stuff on the wall. Hope you don't need to read it because it is there. Why must you be required? Fine, we will move this over here. They can move it there if they want it. If not, if they're not going to, too frickin' bad. I guess we don't actually need this here, so we'll just move it here, facing the waiting room, to make it awkward for the doctor to use it. There we go. Now we got that there. Why is the eye test not registering as completed? Did I put it on the wrong... I think I put it on the wrong side. Okay, so I put the eye test in the bathroom, apparently.
Oops. I mean, that is the one place you would want them to take the eye test, right? It's right in the middle of a bathroom where nothing is sanitized.
Yes, exactly. Touch it.
Touch it.
Touch it. Bop it. Hit it. Good.
Twist it. Smack it.
Stroke it.
And why?
Grip it.
Squeeze it.
Squeeze shine.
Wow.
That's a weird noise for
I
a
just
squeaky toy to make.
I make boah sounds at Gib Gab.
Okay, we're
But only at
good.
Gib Gab.
Wow.
Boah.
Wow.
Boah.
Wow.
Boah.
There's new stuff to read.
The optional equipment not highlighted in orange or yellow usually contains decorations or objects that don't serve a particular purpose in a given room, but it can certainly improve the environment, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, I definitely understand that, Delimited. Definitely understand it. Also, he there, Slitherite. Next up.
Now, all we need for a functional clinic is, well, a doctor. We will hire one with the help of our in-game tutorial. These are also available in box mode. Select in-game tutorials, as though this tutorial were not already tutorial enough.
Okay, so I've got an in-game tutorial for the in-game tutorial. Really?
Kind of seems like that, yeah. It is literally a window overlay for the tutorial.
Okay, select management mode. I'm there. Click on a workplace in your chosen room. Left side for day shift, right side for night shift. Okay, okay. So we got this.
Oh, so we doing a southern accent for this one?
Well, since it's, you know, right here, it's an
That's not
in-game
right
tutorial for an in-game tutorial, I figured this would probably be
I
the
mean,
best option for it. To have
That's
you
that's their
know.
fair. I mean, click on that workplace in your chosen room. Left side for the day shift, right side for the night shift.
Okay, okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go with Judy Baker, cause you know, you're there. There you go. Hospital now accepts patients. Cool. Too bad I'm out of patients.
The hospital now has enough staff to accept first patients. First insurance companies are automatically contracted.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I guess I skipped past some stuff.
I mean, it still looks like a tutorial within a tutorial. I'm just saying.
Yeah, yeah, it does. When you have more departments... Oh, wait. Go.
When you have more departments, you can switch between them using the icon on the main panel. Select Radiology Department and open Management Mode again. Check which rooms you need for a functional radiology department. Again, build, equip, and staff them. All of the red warning signs on the left panel must be dealt with to have a functional department.
Okay. So we need a dedicated waiting room and a dedicated x-ray room. Got it. Let's do this. We're just gonna stick that in the bathroom. And the x-ray room will also be in the bathroom. There we go. With no walls, of course. Now, the waiting room, they want a bench. There you go. They want an info TV. Oh, it's not required, so never mind. Oh, right. The info TV requires a wall. So I guess we will give them a single wall. Right there.
Just one singular wall. That's all I needed all
Boom.
along.
There we go. Now in here, X-ray. Oh, hey, we can have the X-ray machine cross over into the bathroom.
Just give somebody an X-ray while somebody's pooping in the other room.
Hey, if it works, it works. So, this can go here. That cannot go on top. Fine! You'll get a nice shiny glass office desk and an office chair. And you get the laptop, please say. There you go. So somebody can walk off with it while you're using the pooper. And then we got the X-ray control panel. Oh, we're gonna need the X-ray viewer, which is gonna need to be on a wall. Time to build a wall. There.
You gotta build that wall. Get her
Gotta
done.
build the wall. Gotta build the wall. Gotta build the wall. Oh yeah.
I hate this. Somebody
Hi, RZ.
send me a
Hi.
sorry, just really quick. Somebody sent me a video about like the Venezuelan accent. And like obviously I never process the way I pronounce things very specifically aside from certain things. And listening to someone explain it just made me realize that I speak so fucking weird in Spanish. It's true. It's such a weird accent. We just eat like consonants and vowels left and right. Mostly consonants. You just
And
eat
I want to talk. I'm an American.
Yeah, but Americans always speak like American, okay?
America.
Americans don't say water bottle, they say water bottle. Just D's.
Water bottle. Water bottle. Water
Really
bottle.
depends on where you
Water
are
bottle.
in the U.S., though.
What part of America doesn't say water bottle? What part of America says water bottle?
Water bottle.
Water bottle.
Water bottle.
Fair enough. I don't know off the top of my head, but I do know that there are different accents all throughout the U.S.
It is true.
I think water bottle is a fairly universal one.
Water battle?
Oh yeah, that one. Internet. I don't
Internet.
think I've ever heard an American say internet. It's just
Internet.
Yeah.
I looked up on the internet and it told me I had cancer.
Timmy, where'd you get that? Internet.
Oh, don't worry, ma'am. I can assure you you don't have cancer. But you do have rabies. Also, I apologize, everybody, but I need to put this on a slight pause. I gotta step
What?
away.
Okay, I'll just keep talking about Americanisms.
Go for it.
Have you ever thought about how Americans don't say mountain? They say
Mountain?
Mountain. Yeah.
That one I do know before I step away. I do know that one does vary from place to place. Some places do actually pronounce it mountain. Though Utah, for example, definitely does not. Anyways, carry on. I won't bother pausing the recording because I know you'll be entertaining enough.
Fair enough.
Wow.
It's look. I need to like. I want to find the meme that's just like somebody saying that Americans sounded cute and like a bunch of Americanisms. It's like that meme just lives rent free in my mind, but I can't remember it the last time I saw it, so I need to go find it again because I just think it's cute. It's true. But like, it's so weird because I've adopted a lot of the American pronunciation and Americanisms. Like, I know I have part of an accent, but I don't feel like my accent is that noticeable. And it's so weird because like sometimes I try to speak with an accent and it's actually kind of harder than it looks like.
It's kind of funny because I will admit that from my point of view, from like an American point of view, you do definitely still have kind of an accent to the way you speak.
Right. But like unconsciously, I kind of limit it because that's just kind of the way I normally speak English. Like I know I have it. If I try to pronounce things correctly, I am pretty sure I could get rid of the majority of my accent, especially when I try to speak in a more work appropriate tone, where I'm trying to pronounce things correctly. However, when I just don't give a shit, it kind of slips through a little bit. And it's especially noticeable if I Spanglish it, porque when I start to speak English a little more, then I can kind of slip in a little, like sleep in a little bit of that. And it messes me up a little more. But that's weird because when I really speak Spanglish, like when I switch between English and Spanish constantly, it kind of loops back around to disappearing in a way. Porque si me pongo a hablar así, and then I just switch back over to English, it's almost like I'm trying to highlight the differences cuando estoy cambiando de lenguaje. Entonces, en ese sentido, yeah, you do notice some of the language, and you do notice some of the accent, pero es medio raro como de repente desaparece un poquito todo eso, and instead it switches into more clean English and more clean Spanish in a way. But I think it's just unconscious. I don't really understand how I do it or why I do it. It's just something I realize now that I'm trying to like think more about it, and it's like I can't really make the more stereotypical like over exaggerated accent of someone who's just learning English and they come from Minnesota, and it's kind of weird.
That's kind of funny because technically speaking, I come from a place where because the Midwest technically has the most well, not necessarily the Midwest, but Colorado has typically the least amount of accent when it comes to speaking American. And yes, I know that is still an American accent, but comparatively to like it's not as massively drawn out as like a Southern drawl or New Yorker or Brooklyn or any of those sorts of accents. It just tends to be much more mild. But everybody has an accent. Everybody has an accent, whether or not they recognize it or not.
I mean, look, I will be the first to defend the point of view that someone put out that half the reason people think Americans don't have an accent when they think of that kind of American accent is because it's become like almost the default American accent for like Hollywood and media. So it just kind of recognizes it's not an accent, but it is totally an accent. 100%. Just an accent.
I mean, because accents, ultimately it also comes down to every language has its own accent too, or accents. So like you can, have different things where just everybody has an accent simply because it's not your accent.
Pues claro, boludo. Si yo me pongo a hablar así, estoy hablando argentino, ¿sabes? Pero si me pongo a hablar así cualquier verga, como es un acento español. Pero no es un acento español, es un acento venezolano y se me nota completico. Si alguien me habla así, they're gonna notice immediately that I am not from like 90% of Latin America and I am not from Spain. It like literally every country in South America has their own accent. It's kind of incredible. And every country has different regionalities and accents. And it's very minute shit, but it does exist. Like in Venezuela, actually, as a perfect example. Venezuela has two major cities, Caracas and Maracaibo. The thing is, Maracaibo, by virtue of its isolation due to the giant lake in the middle of it, the state as a whole, Zulia, kind of developed a more distinct accent from the rest of Venezuela, and it's still noticeable. And one of the easiest tells is vos. So what I mean by that is, if you talk to someone else, they might go for su or él or tú. So in like, él cómo está él? ¿Cómo estás tú? How are you? If you meet someone from my home state, they'll say, ¿cómo estáis vos? Or, you know, if you want a Venezuelan, ¿Cómo estás tú? No, we say ¿Cómo estáis vos? Because we use the vosotros. Sometimes. Sort of. Kind of. We do use it. Not always, but sort of.
Fair enough.
And then it's like, "Ugh, where does that come from? Where does that go? Where does that come from? Cotton Eye Joe?" That's kind of tough to tell. I don't know, Delimited. All Australians say car park and a car park.
Park.
Car park. And,
All Canadians say a boot.
sorry.
Sorry.
Look, all I'm saying is my limited, not my delimited, my limited experience of Australians is that they all sound cute.
Look, everybody also has. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're, you know, like everybody has an accent from another place that they enjoy listening to.
Real.
Like that you hear it and it kind of just makes your heart swoon a little bit, and you're just like, let me hear that person speak more.
Yeah, like me with Australians. I love listening to Australian people speak. No lie, it's just, yes, give me more. Oh, I'm gonna go to the loo.
Okay, very well.
No, not me. I like Fetch says it. I just go like, this is so cute.
I'm gonna go to the loo.
Oh, I went over the car park. Oh, I got the signal for a second. That's probably fine.
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 Hi.
Fine.
Hi.
What's a puppy accent?
Aroof.
Ruff.
Arr.
Grr.
Arr.
Grr.
Arr.
Okay. Ruff.
Arr.
Bork. Or if you'd like a Scandinavian dog accent, Bjork.
Bjork.
Bjorkinson. Oh, that'd be a sick name for a dog. Bjorkinson.
Bjork Bjorkinson.
I think we broke Delimited. Oh, there's Delimited. Oh, hell yeah, let's go. You should blather on about it. This is such
What
a
am I
cute
blathering
word.
on about?
No, Delimited, look in the chat. Just Delimited already coming in with the cute words.
Blather on
Blather.
about the vintage radio technical equipment on radars and my upper middle class Aussie accent. Now I want to know how you would say it.
How I would say it, or how Delimited would say it?
How Delimited would say it.
I know, right? I'm terrifyingly curious. Alright, you have a good night too, Shadow Wolf.
Have
We're
a good
just
night,
gonna be
Shadow
talking-
Wolf.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking about cuties and puppies and accents and shine.
Ah, boy. And Kit Kat.
No, don't talk about me. I talk about everything.
Well, I'm gonna talk about Kit Kat.
Why are you gonna talk about me?
Because I think you're cute.
Quack.
Still think it.
Shine, you're stinky.
Still think it.
Alright, I'll hit you with one. I don't like Let's Game It Out.
I don't believe that for a second.
Oh my god. I hate you know that stupid like King of the Hill ripoff stupid fucking cartoon that someone put out about like the manly guy who does all things blah. Yeah, people are already making art.
Yeah, the conservative Family Guy, or not Family Guy, King of the Hill, the one that's even like more an anti-woke one, right?
Yeah. People are already making like gay fan art between him and the teacher.
That's really funny to me.
Something people just think they have like, you know, a thing. I'm just there like, I hate it because I can kind of see it, right? Like, if you're talking about like the homoerotic straight people being all like, oh yeah, who needs the wife, bros before women or whatnot, and it's like, yeah, that's the classic, right? Straight people being more gay than like gay people. Somehow, I just think conservatism and repressed like gayness just keeps causing queer like people to like this. Somehow,
Hard to say, honestly.
maybe it's just self-defeating at this. You just gotta admit it, otherwise the queer people will notice and take up on it.
Yeah, there's that too.
It's an anti-woke cartoon. Gayify it, and I respect it. Power to those people shipping it. I may hate it, but you ship it. You ruin it for the conservatives. Let's go.
I agree with that statement. Do it.
Gay it.
Gayify it. Do it.
Yes. You ever wonder? Yeah, I hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise.
Here he goes again.
What?
I'm on numb you.
Nom, nom. I thought not. It's not a story the Jedi would tell you. It's a Sith legend. Darth Plagueis was a dark lord of the Sith, so powerful and so wise. He could use the Force to influence the midichlorians to create life.
Duke.
He had such a knowledge of the dark side. He could
Dark
even
side.
keep the ones he cared about from dying.
Something dark side.
The
Something
dark side of the Force
something
is a
complete.
pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
Unnatural.
He became so powerful, the only thing he was afraid of was losing his power, which eventually, of course, he did. Unfortunately, he taught his apprentice everything he knew. Then his apprentice killed him in his sleep. It's ironic. He could save others from death, but not himself.
No.
Not from a Jedi.
You made me do the bad. Why you do this?
Yeah, sure, you can send it to me, Karma. I can't promise what I'll do with it, but I'll take a look at it. I like looking at cute art. I'll take cute art.
Always send stuff to GibGab. They will
Yeah.
definitely totally not tease you about it, and by that I mean they will absolutely tease you about it.
I would never. I only tease people that I want to tease.
So everybody?
Sometimes.
That's
If you're
what
not-
I thought.
If you're not 18 years old or more, don't mess.
Oh boy.
Wow. You ever think about why people,
White people?
white people,
Uh,
not white people, white people. I don't think about white people. White people.
No, that's fair. I don't know. Not really. I mean, I do think about why, as in, like, why do we have to be people and not cute animal things?
Because
But-
God hates us. This is why I wholeheartedly subscribe to the idea that we were born to kill God and we should kill God.
Oh,
There
whoa! I'm just kidding.
Look. God made me a stinky human. God deserves death. I will kill God myself. God put me in this timeline. I have nothing but spite for him. He can suck up. I withhold every right to say that I believe, regardless of the religiosity, I think Jesus was based, and I think God is cringe. Alright? Like, godliness
I
aside
mean,
for Jesus, right? He
I
was
will
based.
say, I will say, Jesus had like two personas.
Yeah. The lamb.
The lamb and the lion.
Exactly.
Okay.
Can I also say how like I keep seeing this meme around and it makes me laugh so much? Like, okay, little side tangent. I hate the term alpha male at this point, not just because the most cringe people like forever co-opted it, but specifically because it's wrong. Like, if there was correctness in alpha male, I could at least be like, at least you're referring to like a correct thing. But alpha male, it doesn't exist. That there are no alpha males in the wild. The study on wolves was like conducted on wolves in captivity.
So real quick, Karma, Jesus was referred to as the Lion of Judas.
Here's a funny point to your point, Gib Gab, which is they can't understand the idea of multiple genders, but they can understand the idea of alpha male, sigma male, omega male, beta male, all the different types of males, as if there's a spectrum of being male.
Yeah. Look. They don't understand gender for the same reason that they believe they are alpha. Okay, so like the thing is, the study is correct in one sense. Wolves in captivity will develop the whole like alpha, beta, blah blah blah. Like they will develop a sort of hierarchy. If you take them out of their natural habitats, put them in captivity, and put them with completely foreign stranger wolves. Which is to say, if you put wolves in a cage, you might actually get an alpha male.
Oh yeah, but I'm just saying, like, they can't understand how gender could be a spectrum, but they can understand how male could be a spectrum. Isn't that just called gender?
Yeah. Problem is, effectively speaking, they're just males locked in a cage, so they don't understand it.
So, we're now open for business.
Why are people coming? What?
People have just been dying. Didn't you know that?
Everyone's always dying.
I love how people are just walking wherever they want. There's no rhyme or reason for any of it.
I mean, hey, there's no rhyme or reason to your building. Why should they have rhyme or reason?
Good point.
Exactly.
Thank you, come again.
But yeah, like, the thing is, right? And this is what I find funny in a way. And the meme highlights it every time, and I just find it funny every time. People who like to say, I'm an alpha male, I'm a sigma male, I'm a manly man, I don't need nobody. They put a picture of like a wild wolf or a wild lion. But they're pack animals. Like, the meme points it out, like, I'm a wolf, because if I don't have my friends, I cry and get sad and depressed. Like, that's how it works. That's actually how those animals work. You take a lion away from his pack and the lion is basically useless.
It's almost like humans are social creatures. Oops.
Right? But then it's just like, it's so weird. It's like the same people who like write these history books and they talk about the greatness of European civilization and how like European civilization conquered the world, and to represent European civilization, they use a tiger. You know, an animal from Africa. And it's like, I don't know if you quite understand what you're implying. Of course, like, the simple broad overview is just that, like, these people don't understand what they're talking about. They just want to feel self-important, and they're basically doing the horoscope of manliness to try to assert some kind of trait to themselves, because they can't do it for themselves, because they're, like, insecure and cowards. And they can't just go like, yeah, I'm just a guy. I can't make friends. They have to go like, no, my unlikableness isn't the problem. It's that I'm a sigma male, so I don't need other people. I'm a lone wolf. Barring the fact that lone wolves are dead in the wild.
I know, right?
Like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. Do you ever listen to yourself?
Yeah,
This is like,
I will definitely say the concept of the lone wolf is so ridiculous to me.
Kind of funny.
It's like, where did it even come from?
cringe
How
people who
did
don't
we get to this point where they, yeah.
Like, okay, I understand that the idea behind it is supposed to be that, like, look at all those wolves. They need packs to survive, not me. I'm a lone wolf. I do everything on my own. But, like, that's not how it works in nature.
No, in fact, it's impossible because if they were on their own from the very beginning, they would have died. I'm just.
Like, call yourself like a spider or something. You know, that's at least known.
Not even spiders.
A snake.
Oh, hey, the first person's using the toilet.
Are they
Nice.
staring at the rest of your folks?
Yes.
That's what
And
the
they're
window's
getting
for.
stared at back.
Like, and that isn't you. It's all compensating. It's all just people incredibly insecure in their own like masculinity who have to like justify it by some artificial means because like, oh look, I can't say I'm insecure and that I feel sad. I'm just a sigma male. Okay. What was I gonna say? But yeah, I genuinely really like when it's done in a way, it kind of makes sense. Like, oh, you're telling me like you have this like ad hoc group of people online, and one of them wants to just be referred to as like the alpha of the pack, as like a kind of playful, simple way to say you're the leader of the pack. Okay, I can kind of get that. It carries the message across.
Hey, we've got an X-ray machine. Why are you saying it's not available?
I think you need a room around the X-ray machine.
Meh.
I think interference might not let it work otherwise. I mean, look, just ignore it and treat other people.
Oh no, I found a different
Watermelon.
treatment to give them. They've got a hand contusion, apparently.
I'm cutting open a watermelon. Would
Oh,
either of you like some watermelon?
they said that we
Watermelon.
are, they only gave
Watermelon?
us 1 star.
Watermelon.
I'll give you some watermelon. I am currently opening one. Watermelon.
I mean, also, if you think about it really, right? If you put it in software terms, alpha software is buggier, it's more broken, it requires more work, right? Like, it's just worse. Whereas, like, beta software, it's better for people to use it, it's got less issues, it's less likely to break, you know. If you really want to put it in software terms, people who call themselves alpha really are telling on themselves. When they call someone a beta male, you should take it as like, you should just go like, yeah, thank you. I am better than you.
Hey, it does have a wall page. It's actually got 3. Thank you very much. You see, there's one here, there's one here, and there's one right here.
No, but you can count both sides of the wall as a wall, so you have like 6
Oh
walls.
yeah, I've got like 6 walls. Oh, but what about the ends?
No, they don't count.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We don't want to count
Depends.
them.
Are they in 3D? If they're in 3D space, then the ends do.
If you take a circle that's not like a perfectly thin circle, like if you take a balloon, perfectly round balloon, is that technically a 2-sided polygon?
Maybe.
Right? Like the top, like the part outside of it is one side and the part on the inside is the other. It's like the 2 angles. A dual.
People are leaving the hospital.
Yeah, well, oh, you know, just trap them inside.
Ooh, that's a good idea. They can't leave if they can't actually get out. Oh, hey, they finished. Okay, cool. Before we finish, let's have a look at the last category, a great time saver. Prefabs. Select the prefabs category in the building mode. Bloop. Bloop.
Look. But yeah, all I'm saying is, right, all I'm saying to the end of all of this, right? To wrap it all up, just remember, the person who created the term like alpha male for the
We're
wolves,
putting
he discredited his own study.
restroom inside a restroom.
Do it.
So
It's
rest
already
squared.
done.
Why do they call it a restroom if you're not resting in it?
That is a good question. It used to be called the washroom.
Is it because you're resting your ass in the toilet? That it?
Why did they call it a bathroom if there's no bath?
Exactly. That's my question.
I'm a healer, but...
What's a doctor if not a healer?
Alright, tutorial 2 is finished. On to the last tutorial.
Tutorial 3 time now.
Learn the rules of hospital management and get acquainted with the hospitalization process.
Alright, what voice are you doing for this one?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
That Zim.
No,
But I'm...
it's still...
I'm
Okay,
using
we'll
one
move
of
it over to
all.
Cave Gap. You get to do it.
Oh, you'd like me to do it? I have a perfect voice. I boss. With all the diagnostics and billing out of the way, we know that you have one more talent and might also need a little refreshment.
Oh, carry on. I'm good. I'm good with this.
I'm good with it. You're just gonna have to keep it up.
Okay.
We install the department management. Go ahead, we can switch to department management mode.
Okay.
You don't even let the...
This mode gives you all the information about your selected department, its assigned staff, and rooms. It also acts as a checklist for making the department work. You can also choose which will be the chief doctor. Be careful with this selection. It can have a big effect on the overall productivity of your employees. Grayed out portraits of doctors from the other shift. They can also be selected. Certainty level is an important setting for the diagnostics of each department. It determines how carefully the doctors are when selecting a final diagnosis and how diligently they look for hidden symptoms. Workspaces consist of a desk, a chair, and a PC, and when put together correctly, a panel will show up for each of them in management mode. The two sides of the panels represent day and night shift, and you can click them and hire or assign your employees. Let's have a look at your hiring options. Click on any empty workspace with with the icon of a profession, not with a portrait, to open the hiring card.
Okay.
There are 4 categories: doctors, nurses, technologists, and janitors. The panel will show you a few candidates with the different experience levels, skills, and requested salaries. Excuse me, I'm making a disgusting voice. I have to pay employees. Also, a character has some perks that can make a big difference in how they perform or interact with other people.
Excellent. Excellent job. Excellent.
If you're not happy with the candidates, a hiring agency will be happy to provide you with a new list of waste of money or uncover hidden perks for a fee. To hire an employee, click on the portrait. If needed, you can also assign them to a different workplace from the employee card. After hiring an employee, you can also set their allowed roles, which can be quite helpful in optimizing big departments. Let's have a closer look at your staff. Open the card of any of your employees. You can click either on an occupied workspace in management mode, or directly on an employee in game mode. Every employee has a few different statistics, the level, skills, and specialization. For technologists and nurses, these are the 3 experience levels. For doctors, 5, but you should fire all of them. Let your patients die.
Ooh, that sounds very intriguing.
Skills are fixed for each profession, but can improve by being used. You can learn more about individual skills in the 2 tips. specializations give the opportunity to work at certain departments, rooms, and allow the employee to perform basic examinations and treatments. Doctors can have 1 or 2 specializations. The first one allows basic work at certain departments and is available for all residents. Level 2. The second one is usually related to the surgery diagnostics and becomes available to followers, but you can never quite sell the organs and kill them.
I think Burden has a request for something for you to say.
My wishes.
Next.
Employers give you the option to control which tasks each employee is allowed to perform. This way you can make sure that you have staff available when they are really needed. For example, for surgery, maybe you should fire them. The patients can die, it's fine. I will eat their blood. Sorry, excuse me, nothing happened.
Are you sure? Like, it sounded like you were definitely saying something there.
No, it's fine. Go ahead, continue.
Oh, okay. You're certain. You don't need to talk about
Yeah,
something?
it's fine.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it's fine.
Okay. Well, let's carry on then, I
Let's
guess.
take a quick look at management tools for the whole hospital. Open hospital management by clicking on any of the categories in the plan.
Okay. Ambulance.
This plan contains 5 categories: department statistics, insurance, ambulances, budgets, and statistics. Check them often because they will give you the feedback you need for running an efficient hospital. And if you run a poor hospital, I will eat their souls.
What, Neon? Have you never heard Gibgab's true voice? Like, anybody who knows
Yeah.
Gibgab for reals definitely knows that this is their normal voice.
This is what
I
they
don't know what
were.
you're
This
talking
is how they talked before they came to the U.S.
Yeah. Don't you know this is what all Venezuelans kind of talk like, right? Like, it's just...
Yo hablo español.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
Rank up. Hold the line. This hamlet shall not
Welcome,
fall.
Raiders.
Rick's Strider raided my stream with 16 viewers.
Well, go ahead and greet them.
Wendy, welcome to the stream. Sam is there in the store. Welcome to the raid. Yes, Sam.
Yeah, your
Excuse me, let me
mic
get a shot of
is
French
completely
fry here.
killing that.
Damn it.
Hi there, Rex. Was not expecting you to raid me.
You're just a regular shout out.
What Gibgab said in their very normal Venezuelan voice.
Was it SO clip or SO2? I forgot.
SO clip.
Your blood cell? Well, we trust our friends not to screw us over. We trust them hard. We trust them. They would. We trusted them. We trusted them. Your blood cell. We trusted them so hard, and they did this shit. Snow, how could you? Oh my God, she's on fire! I don't wanna.
What am I watching here?
You are a monster! A monster at making charts! Buddy! I used to have talons! I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. That's it. That's it, everyone. That's the show. That's the show.
What did I just watch there?
Rhythm game gaming.
Mm-hmm. He's saying a rhythm gaming.
I see.
I think Greg just perished at the end of it. Probably you need services of your hospital.
Probably. By all means, come on in, Rex. We can definitely treat you. Yep. Don't worry
For
about the
rabies,
fact that the door just disappeared.
We're gonna treat him for rabies, right?
Yes, of course. I do regret to inform you that, yeah, unfortunately we found that you have rabies, Rex.
Yeah. We're gonna have to treat you for rabies.
Also, dang it, why'd you raid me? I was thinking end here in like a half hour or so, and then, you know, do other stuff, but then you raided me, so now I gotta, you know, keep on going and stuff. Anyways, welcome on in, everybody. I am Razim. We are currently doing the tutorial of Project Hospital. I will probably not be continuing with the game past this tutorial because holy crap, this tutorial is so much reading. But we'll probably forget everything on this tutorial by the time I actually pick this up to play it next time, as it goes. But anyways, thank you all so much for joining. Thank you for the raid, Rex. We do lots of stuff. We've got tabletop games, Pathfinder, Pokemon, Digimon, etc. We've got artists. We've got Guild Wars. We've got Big Ambitions, so on and so forth. We've also got Gib Gab, you know, talking in their normal Venezuelan voice, and wolves eating rabbits, and mice, and so on and so forth. By the way, Rex, if you didn't see, Ren is now a mouse instead of a rabbit. Oh, he opened his door. Clearly he stepped away from his computer.
A little less meat, but no less delectable.
It's the tail that really makes it the best part, you know?
I disagree. I believe it's the scarcity of meat that makes it the best part. See, when there's less of it, you appreciate it more.
You get to savor every bite.
Yes, every last nibble.
Every single one of them.
So anyways, back to reading.
I already read that one.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But did you read it out loud?
Yes. You can
Okay.
skip next. I already read that.
This is the fun part. Hospital needs intervention, functional hospitalization process at the general surgery department.
Okay.
Switch to department management and select general surgery department.
Okay. I just did. Oh, there it goes.
Check the panel on the right to see which room is missing at the general surgery department and build it. Remember that rooms with red numbers next to them are mandatory. As always, tooltips for the rooms on the list provide some extra information.
Okay. Well, apparently we are missing an HDU.
Never build it. Let them perish. I will eat their remains.
No, you won't. Shut up.
Are you sure?
What? Are you sure about what?
I mean, it sounds like a great idea.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, high-tech hospital. Cool, we've got a high-tech hospital all in one simple package.
I mean, realistically, what is the difference between high-tech and low-tech hospital except for a little bit of technology? Put an MRI in a hospital and it makes it suddenly much more high-tech.
I mean, low tech and high tech. The difference is the amount of tech.
Like, what is the margin between a low-tech hospital and a high-tech hospital, you know? Like, is it a machine or two? Is it the overall quality of services? Like, you could have a hospital with, like, the greatest machinery in the world, but if the doctors are really shit, but is it really that much of a high-tech hospital? Like, technically, but does it feel like it?
Oh, it's
Or-
a high tech hospital. That doesn't mean it's a high smarts hospital.
Right. But what I'm saying is, like, it's about the vibes, you know? And what are the vibes? How do we define those vibes? What makes for a high-tech hospital? What kind of machinery?
Oh! I say you put the beds, everywhere through the hallway and just make a maze.
And next to the bathrooms.
Yeah, I would, but I kind of just want to get through this.
Aw, fair enough.
I'm gonna add a deep rib on the wall. There we
I
go.
mean, since you're gonna forget it anyway, can't you just ignore it and then come back and do a campaign next time?
True. I guess I could. But anyways, more reading.
It's time to issue a surgeon for the day shift and run in the call room. If you haven't ever the professions of the jackals, two teams will strive you which show two teams will advise you which specialization is required. There will be a match bed in the hiring card. All of the red applicants on the red must be dealt with to make hospitalization functional. But maybe you should.
What was that? The last part?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Nothing? You sure?
I'm just gonna get some water. No, don't mind me.
Oh, okay. Well, are you are you absolutely sure? Sure. You got it. You need something else, you know? You know?
Just some water.
Okay.
I like the viewership has climbed aside from the raid because of all of this. I don't know what people enjoy much anymore.
Oh, you got more to read here.
Great! Now that we have working hospitalization, the ambulance will bring us the first patient, which will only take a minute if I have my way.
Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
Good. My efforts bear fruit. Let's pause the game so you can select the patient easily and take the patient under your care.
Oh, okay. Hey,
Disembodied voice. We have more.
Let us follow the patient through the hospitalization process. This can start at the emergency department with observation or trauma hospitalization.
what do you mean, Neo? They're not dying.
Yeah, that's fine. Also, I worked with Michael Hernandez. He's really cool.
That's right.
Neon, why are you like being so mean about Gib Gab's Venezuelan voice? That's really rude.
Yeah, kind of racist even. Gosh. I am so sorry for you.
Let me kill her. I will do it.
You know,
It's just.
you know, it is kind of justice, so, you know, go ahead.
I live in your walls. Never forget that. Patients get admitted for observation, and there is no clear diagnosis, and the patient could have one or more dangerous symptoms. Once the diagnosis is clear, the patient gets treated and sent home or hospitalized at a specialized department.
Neon wants to know if they need to come to the call so Gib Gab can, do what Gib Gab does with them.
No. I don't want to be legally liable to be a witness or anything.
I
Yeah.
genuinely. What are you talking about? Nothing's gonna happen to me. Yeah.
You will die in your sleep.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
When the patient will not claim it goes to an observation room, the following examinations will be done by the on-call room staff, and your doctor and the doctor's office at the clinic will take another case.
Okay.
The Trauma Center is an essential unit for handling different types of traumas and accidents. The most critical cases that your ambulances bring to the hospital are right here. Trauma centers work the same way as observation rooms. As long as the diagnosis is not clear, the patient will continue to be examined here. Now let's go back to our patient on the way to the trauma center. Find out what's wrong with them. Reach a clear diagnosis and select it. Let me finish the job that I started.
Well, at the least, you can start by cleaning up all this blood that they spilled everywhere.
Yeah, your workers really should. Your janitors aren't doing their job.
Well, no, we left it here for you.
It's so you could find the trail for their body.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't need blood.
Delicious.
My diagnosis says that they were stabbed.
Oh, looks like a gunshot wound to me.
Stabbed with a bullet then. Same difference.
It's fine. Let them sleep it off. They just need some rest.
So they're clearly getting... They clearly have an open wound. They have blood loss. Like, you know, maybe we should give them some blood or something? Maybe? I don't know.
Nah, they'll fine. Just let them walk it off. It'll be fine.
I think they have rabies.
Yeah, they probably have rabies. That is probably a bite wound, yeah.
We should treat them for rabies. Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't, diagnosis table. Okay, here we go. Oh, no, this isn't, that's not what I want. Ugh. They won't let me pick what it clearly is. Like, it's clearly rabies.
Clearly, it's rabies. Of course it is.
Oh, they've got an abdominal injury. Okay. Let's do a palpitation on their abdomen. Yes.
Let me at it. I will squeeze their heart.
You know, maybe...
I would laugh if they actually allowed you to fail.
You have to do it all over again.
You just killed the person and they're like, well, good luck.
Have fun in your real hospital.
You lose he dies and you just get a pop-up and it's just like, now we will teach you about how to deal with medical malpractice suits.
It turns into a legal game.
Now, you need to go in here and occasionally scream, "Hold it!" And take that while holding up a piece of paper.
Hold it. Objection.
Guilty. Penalty of death.
But for... Oh, well, I mean, the patient's already dead, so the penalty's already been applied.
They are not dead. I cannot eat their soul. Let me have my meals, or I will have yours.
Oh no, go ahead, by all means. We need to dispose of it anyways.
Your soul is stinky. I don't want it.
I should just voice Avatar. What am I even doing? I'm not Avatar. What's the one that spoke weird?
You're going to need to narrow that list down a lot.
So, okay, of the Zerg people, who's the one that spoke, like, terrible?
Again, you're going to need to narrow that.
The Haka.
Oh, Dahaka's fun.
Yeah, the Haka's that kind of like, what?
Though you're a little high-pitched to be a Dahaka.
Let me see. Turn on, dude.
Dirk. Oh, right, I can speed up time. Ha ha!
Good, because this was taking an
That
eternity.
No, can't do it. Nah. After that,
Oh, okay, so their spleen has ruptured. Oh, their spleen!
Ah, my squealy spooch!
Oh,
Surgery can only be performed at specialized departments. Okay.
With
What?
a clear diagnosis, the patients get hospitalized at specialized departments. Every department has 2 types of patient rooms: regular or HDU hospitalization.
Oh, the tutorial's helping me here. Okay.
Regular ward is suitable for patients without any risk of life-threatening conditions. High dependency units are suitable for patients in a more critical condition who might suffer a collapse. The HDU is equipped with life monitors to keep an eye on the vital functions of the patients. That's where I love to hang out when they die. When patients collapse, they can be sent to the the ICU to be connected to life support and to get continuous care. The intensive care unit is not only a hospitalization tent, but also a standalone department and deprives me of my meals. So, what's the next step for our patient? Let's kill him, switch the department, check the tooltip on the diagnosis to see which department is capable of treating it and select it. Let's wait for our patient to be transferred to the room. The room is chosen based on the severity of the patient's symptoms. Tip: you can follow the patient by clicking on a hidden cross icon at the bottom left corner of the portrait. Yeah, it's the portrait, not the whole sheet, as you make my head. Hospitals work around the clock and there are a few important times in the daily schedule. Doctor's rounds happen every morning. When the doctors visit the patients and order additional examinations. Nurses check the patients regularly, more often at HDU and ICU. They can notice dangerous symptoms and notify the doctors, and the patients get examined if their condition changes. Nurses can also deliver meals and medicine in various forms, as prescribed. And everything goes horribly wrong. That's when I strike. Sometimes that happens even if you do everything right, the patients will die. No, that can be turned off and...
Sorry, I can't continue that.
Jeez. Well, props to you for keeping it going as long as you did.
Oh, no, I mean, I can't continue that sentence. I could continue the voice all day.
Oh, okay.
Treat the patients to Brucellosis symptoms. Some might still be hidden. Not to survivors are wholesome. The patient will collapse and die if you don't add the correct treatment for their symptoms and for the diagnosis itself.
Okay. Pressure bandage.
I don't understand why I didn't want you to figure out how to turn off death. People dying is no fun.
I love how they started crashing before they finished the tutorial here. Wait, where are they going?
Yoink.
Where are you taking them?
To the morgue, clearly.
Oh, are they in the ICU now?
I think so. This is a big hospital, damn.
Oh, okay. They're in ICU, yes.
They took them to my dining room. I'm waiting for my meal to be ready.
Okay. Have a abdominal surgery thingamajigger.
No. Just give them some ibuprofen. Hopefully we'll have covered all the important aspects of hospital management and hospitalization. It's time to tell you why we requested your help. Please meet us in our next hospital. It's because you're cheap as fuck, and you feed me a lot, and that keeps the government satisfied, because I don't eat their souls when they die.
Oh, okay. Well, we finished the tutorial, and now there's the campaign.
And now I can speak normal again.
You did it.
The worst part is that I didn't even feel that straining on my voice. Like, I genuinely could keep going back on my voice. As cursed as it is. But I feel like at this point, I would probably see your viewership start dipping. I can't believe it went up while I was doing that voice. What is wrong with people?
They're people?
I will kink shame everyone who liked that voice.
Well, that's fine. But anyways, unfortunately, that is where I'm going to be calling it for this evening. As much as I want to hop into it, I think I want to jump in with a, fresh view of this. So thank you everybody for joining us today for Project Hospital, as well as all the other stuff that I streamed today. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They are on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It is one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, as well as calling Chris Sovos cute, and you can also help out by subscribing to us on Streamloots or on our YouTube. And of course, don't forget to pick up some merch over at zgfgaming.store. But for now, thank you all so much for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.
Should we give a farewell in our tutorial voices?
You go for it.
Farewell.
Did you do it, Kip Kat?
I think it cut it off. Here, one second.
Okay, there we go. See you all tomorrow.